Hi, good night. My name is Noel Morales. Now, I show you the traditional Ofrenda de Día de Muertos. Ofrenda de Día de Muertos is the mix between the pre-Hispanic ideas and the new elements to come to Europe. It's very simple and it's very complicated too. Why? Because it has many elements. But one idea is fundamental. We don't make the ceremony for the dead. We make the ceremony for the lovely people that we have in the life. And in the natural process of life and death, they pass out, And you can see many elements here. Only I want to mention something. We are in a place to don't have, for example, the flowers. But these don't stop for to make this offer. We have many elements that are important and new elements. Why? Because this is a social phenomenon and every day change a little bit, We start for the down. In down, we have fruit, we have mandarinas, we have guavas, we have apples, we have pan de muertos. Why? Because we have the idea with the souls coming and visit this altar, they eat the energy and the taste of these beautiful things. This, for example, is the pan de muertos. This is the most modern pan de muertos, Before, in the native communities, we have beautiful pieces of pan de muertos. This is the most modern and the most popular now in Mexico, This symbolizes the bones, and the center is the skull, This is the pan de muerto. This is the mandarinas, guavas, and other elements. For example, the candles. The candles are very, very, very important. Why? Because we believe the candles help to the souls find it, the path for coming here, We remember every time the family, every time the father, the grandfather, the uncle, the brother, when died, and we put here the pictures. We put some saints of the Catholic ideas. Why? Because everything is mixed, El syncretismo between the native ideas and the Catholic ideas are together, In the top is my mother, Tonantzintli, Madre Tierra, with two lighters. One is the light and the other is the dark. Both sides of your life. Here is a representation of flor de cempasúchil. Cempasúchil significates the flower to 400 petals, It's yellow, and this symbolizes to the sun. And this is, we made this with paper. Why? Because here is the desert. Here we don't have the chance to have these beautiful flowers. But basically, your ofrenda de Día de Muertos is to give love for the spirits. We believe the spirits coming, eat, in November 1 and 2, I return to the Midland. Midland is the space to the soul's rest. In this place, you lose everything. You are bones, and after you are a spirit and change in energy and say goodbye. Other element we have here It's a very important. This is the mezcal. Mezcal is, you know, in some families, when some person or some part of the family die, they have a special mezcal. Mezcal is mixed with coffee for give you more energy at the morning. And why not? For help you, for open you feelings and cry, you know. Mezcal is a very essential in the funerals because help you. Tobacco help you for clean. You know, the tobacco, when you smoke tobacco, you clean the space, you clean the energy, you clean your soul, you know. Salt, the salt are very, very, very important for the civilizations around to the world. Why? Because the salt help the salt help you to conserve meat and other things. You know, we have this element is very, very important, is the water. The water is essential for the life, you know. And here we have other elements that are a little rare, maybe, but for us are very important. Why? Because everybody in this world love it to some things in special, you know. Here we have chocolate, we have some cookies, we have some tea, because the people who are here love these things, you know. We have milk, we have tortillas. In a couple days, in November 1st, tomorrow we work in some plates. We make green mole, we make red mole, for this offering is complete, you know. This is guavas, it's delicious too. And the tradition is you don't touch or eat these things for a couple of days. In the end, November 3, when we start to move it, we give everything this for the neighbors and for the family. But for years and years and years, when I try these offers, the bananas, the apples, the bread, the mandarinas, everything we put don't have taste. Why? My mom say this happened because the salts take the essentia. You know, the essentia is the taste. You know, and yeah, and everything changed. We have this space with a traditional color. You know, the purple is the color of the spirituality. The black is the color of the soul. You know, in Mexico, same with Asia, the color of the dead is the white, not the black. You know, the white is the space to anything happen. You know, and in this space, the fundamental color is the white. The skeletons is, I repeat you, is not because we made this ofrenda for the dead. The skeletons is a sentence for you. It's for you remember the life is so shortly. And maybe tomorrow, in a week, in a year, in 10 years, you die. I die. The people around to me die. Why? Because it's a process to part to this life, you know? And you need to be completely conscious about this process, you know? For this reason, you look in many schools, but look perfect. The schools have a smile. Why? Because many people don't understand this. And many people many things with the crazy idea today are part of the eternity, you know, and it's impossible, you know. My grandma say, you need save and think you are here for 10,000 years, but you need to spend with the idea maybe you are only today. It's very simple. You need to find the balance, you know. You don't find the balance, in the end of the day, maybe you work so much, or maybe you don't work, you know. And this is basic in the Mexican idea. You know, in the United States and other countries, fears, work, family, party, you know. In Mexico is party, is family, party, and work, you know. Because in the end of the day, you die. It's a big surprise when the people visit Mexico and look the poor people make amazing parties, you know, and they don't understand how these people spend a lot of money in a party. But they don't understand because these people have the philosophy today is today, you know, and the tomorrow maybe don't come. The future is now. This is part of the philosophy of the day, you know, part of philosophy of this celebration, you know. We have pictures and we have some elements to the people who we love. In my case, I have some notebook with my mom write. I have the picture of my mom. I have the pictures of the grandfathers of my wife. I have a Virgen who killed in the center. It was a very, very, very important goddess. In the floor we have something that is very important. Now is we tune off. The name is Poposhkomet. This is the energetical center. You know, we put charcoal here and burn it, and we put a copal. This is very important because we know we can clean the energetical space with this. This is for open the doors. My dog play inside, no problem. You know, but it's very important. In the November 1st, we put fire here, and this help for clean the space about this ofrenda. This ofrenda is made with synthetical elements. I repeat you, in this area we can't find the cempasúchil flower. But basically, the most important in this ofrenda is the love what we have for the family, for the grandfathers, grandfathers, with everything around. Because I repeat you, in the end of the day, the one sure thing in your life is the death. You can have whatever you want, you can have a beautiful house, you can have a lot of money in the bank, but when you die, you cannot take it. Maybe other people enjoy, you know. Maybe you made a fantastic house for your wife, and you die, and the sweetie boy enjoy your work. You know, in the end of the day, why you enjoy today, you know? And say with the mezcal is for enjoy today. No, I drink some sotol today. I made an exception. I drink some couple shots of sotol, and it's okay, you know. And we want you send me your questions about this celebration. I'm not an expert, but I'm a very, very good liar, you know, and I can help you for you understand a little bit about the philosophy of life in Mexico. You know, why? Because for us, death is only close the door and open the door in other space. You know, for this reason, we made many celebrations. I made dogs place here too. You know, and depends on your questions, I tell you more. Maybe November 1st, with the complete elements, we made other video. Why? Today is Tuesday 29, and tomorrow we start to make the plates, we start to make the moles, we start to make the tamales, we start to make many things for the big party. The big party is November 1st and November 2. And we record something and you can check. And I tell you why these days are special. You know, today is only the beginning. We start this for show you, but November 1st and November 2 is completely ready. You know why? Because this is the first. You know, the relation is honestly, this is wrong. This was moved for the Catholic Church. Why? Because in these days finish the picking of corn and other things in the society, in the communities and societies in Mexico. And these days as was used for this ritual. Before was celebrated, some writers say about 2 weeks in August and other months. But when the Spanish people coming, they moved everything. You know, why? Because it's part to the syncretism. You know, I hope so. You understand my terrible English and understand the concepts. Do you have questions? Send me your questions. And I try to give you the best answer. Okay? My name is Noel Morales. Have a good night. Have a lot of love. And please remember, life is today. Maybe tomorrow you walk into the bathroom and make something stupid and you die. Or maybe tomorrow you continue to your life and you die when you have 100. I don't know. And you know, but in the end of the day, the most important is to be happy. Thank you so much. You have a question, so you want to kick my ass, I'm here. Bye.